All right. Happy Thursday, everybody. So good to see your faces. I feel like January is already flying by. I swear. The older I get, the more I feel like time just, I don't know where it goes. Um, this is so fun. I love that so many of you have your cameras on. It makes me feel like I'm not just talking to myself. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. We're going to dive in, and I actually have a surprise for you on this call. You're going to have to wait and see. But my name is Brittany Hitch. I'm a Royal Diamond Ambassador here with Q Sciences. I have been here in this company for 2 years now, and it has literally changed our lives. This is my sweet family in this picture. My husband, Nick, and I have been married for 12 years. We have 3 beautiful daughters. I'm starting to get used to saying 3. We had 2, and then we had a surprise baby, and she's now 3 months old. So Emmy's 9, Luca is 6, and Capri is 3 months old. We live in Franklin, Tennessee. Love it here, but I'm California born and raised. I know California is a little cray, but that's where I'm from, and I still love it. And while we were living in California, Nick was a police officer. It was actually the night before Luca was born, our middle. He got hurt on the job, and he blew out his knee, and he ended up getting medically retired. And when Nick got medically retired, we lost 2/3 of our income. We lost all of our medical benefits. Like everything was just stripped from us overnight. And it put us in a really bad place financially. And we faked it for a long time. We would put things on credit cards. We were always overdrafted. We were constantly stressed and arguing about well, are the lights going to get shut off, or is the water going to get shut off because we couldn't pay the bill? And honestly, I think one of the main reasons why it didn't get shut off was because of COVID. Because of COVID, people were, the companies were extending more grace. And so it never got shut off when it probably should have. My card would decline in the grocery store. It was just not a good situation. And all of those things, I would have hoped that they would have been enough for me to do something about it. But it wasn't. And it wasn't until a very rock bottom defining moment happened in our lives. And that was when my oldest daughter, Emmy, she had overheard us talking about how we ran out of dog food, and we had no money to go buy dog food for our dog. And so she asked my mom if she could bring home dog food for Bo. And when my mom told me about this, she said, Britt, what's going on? Emmy asked if she could bring home dog food. And I tried to play it off, and I was like, what are you talking about? And then she went more into it, and I broke. You guys, I felt like the worst mom of the whole year. I had so much shame. I had so much guilt, but it was in that moment that I am now thankful for. At the time, I was not thankful. At the time, I was rock bottom. But looking back, I am so thankful that happened, because it set me on fire, and it set me in this pursuit of figuring out and doing whatever it was going to take for this to not be our story. And so I had been watching a lot of people have success here in Q. I had been in the industry before. I had built in a previous business. But when I saw what was happening at Q, it was undeniable what was going on. I saw people building businesses pretty quickly and making amazing supplemental income. And that's what we needed. We were not making it, month to month. If you were to see our overdraft fees, you'd probably want to throw up. So when we were in this place, I was like, okay, I've seen what's happened here. I feel like this is, if I'm going to do something and I'm not going to waste my time doing it, this is it. And so I asked my questions, and I felt like I was left with 2 answers, 2 choices. Either this is way too good to pass up, I'm all in, or this is too good to be true. I was leaning towards the too good to be true, but I was like, no, this must just be too good to pass up. So I jumped all in, and we found some decent success here. We found some pretty incredible success here. And I love that it's a place that has allowed not only success for me and my family, truly going from tragic to magic, going from overdrafted every month to $3 million in 2 years. It's been pretty incredible, but it's been a place that I've been able to also help a lot of people and share this with a lot of people that they've been able to also provide for their families and fill in those gaps where, there's more months than paycheck. And it's 2023, you guys. This isn't weird anymore. I'm sorry. Everyone's looking for another stream of income. Everyone's looking for supplemental income. Eggs are $12. Have you guys looked lately? Eggs are $12. That is insane. So people who might not have ever been open to what we're doing in this space now are, because it just makes sense. So when coming here, it had to be different for me. And I just want to kind of go through a little bit of why this is different, and why hopefully this could be a good fit for you and your family too. So I've learned that in my life, all 34 years, it's not always what you know, but it's who you know. It's who you're partnered with. It's who you're connected to. And I'm forever grateful that I was introduced to these two men right here. Mark Wilson is our CEO and founder. Jake Spencer is our president, and they are the owners of Q, which is very, very rare to have the owners also be the CEO and the president and be this invested and be this involved and have so much of their hands in this, which is so special. Mark Wilson, you guys, the kind of success that he has had in his life happens on purpose. It's not by accident. He's actually won 2 Super Bowls. He went on after his NFL career to have some wild success in real estate development. And then in retirement, or what he thought was retirement, he lacked purpose and craved fulfillment, which was where Q came from. He wanted to make a difference in people's lives. He wanted to go to bed at night knowing that he did something to help somebody else. And that's why we're here, and that's what we're doing. And I think he's done a dang good job of it. And then Jake Spencer, he is our president. What he brings to the table that's really special is over a decade of experience successfully doing what we're doing now. Like, he gets it. He's done the build. He's built teams of hundreds of thousands of people and made millions of dollars in this space. Like, he gets it. And it's because of his mentorship, hands down, that I've been able to do the half of what I have done, what I've learned from him, the skill sets that I've learned from him. But beyond business, he's Uncle Jakey to my kids and a great friend to me and my husband. And the way that both of these men pour into us daily is something that I couldn't have prayed for better mentors and leaders and friends. So the second you get in the room with them, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. The next thing is timing. This was something that people in the past, maybe they told you timing doesn't matter. As your new friend, I will tell you that that's a lie. Timing absolutely matters. You can see right here on this S curve, this is just like a basic S curve. You can see where we're at in the timing. We are in what I like to call the sweet spot. This is the kind of timing that leaders look for when they're looking to build a business, because we have all of this momentum and growth ahead of us and not behind us. So when you join a company, when you're here, you get to capitalize on all the momentum that you're in and that is to come, which is probably a minimum 5 to 7 more years of this wild growth. And when I say wild growth, we have grown 1,700% year over year since relaunching in 2018. It says 26 countries, but we just opened in our 27th country. We just opened in Lithuania. So we are constantly opening new markets. It's a true ground floor opportunity. Here's the thing. If you were to join a company up here, this would be like joining a $1 billion company, a company that the name is already recognized, which is amazing. But as far as a business opportunity, it's not as good as what we have here. And you can see right here on this picture, the Insight Success magazine, you guys, this isn't a network marketing magazine. This is actually just a business publication that never features network marketing companies. And they reached out to us and asked to feature us as the company to watch, as the fastest growing health and wellness company in this space. And that's something that I'm so proud of and so grateful to be a part of. This is Dr. K, Dr. Stephen Kimberly. He's our Chief Science Officer. He has the lab coat. He's the doctor. I am not. I don't even have a college degree, which is why I love this, because anybody can do this without any degrees under their belts. But Dr. K is our Chief Science Officer, and he is brilliant, and he has incredibly high standards. He was the editor-in-chief at WebMD for 15 years. He's a naturopath. He's an internal medicine doctor, and he knows that science doesn't stand still. And so neither do we. And because we own all of our own products, we don't white label anything. It allows us to create when we want to and reformulate when we want to and pivot when we want to, because we can. And we know that we need to stay current. It says that we capitalize on market trends with cutting edge products. You can see that in our product lines, with our collagen, with hemp, with all of those things. And then at the bottom, this is one I'm really excited about. We're getting into new markets and new verticals coming soon, which means all the time. New markets, we just got into a new country. We have a brand new vertical coming in 2 weeks. And what this means is we've always been in health and wellness. And this means that we're launching something entirely new. And I will tell you, it's called Q Home. And we are going to have an entirely new vertical and line of home products for your house. Because in this day and age, I love that we have owners that know how to read the room. They know how to pivot. They know that as everything is getting more expensive and life is really hard to afford, we're actually lowering our prices. That's unheard of. We're launching into this vertical, and this is something that families all over the world already have a budget for. I promise you already have a budget for what we're coming out with. So you could just swap it out and then write it off on your taxes. How does that sound? This is just a fraction of our full suite of products. And again, we own all of them. We don't white label. We don't pay for any licenses or formulas or technologies. We own them all, and they're all manufactured here. So you can read the screen of all the different things that we offer, but my favorite part about all of this is that we have something for everybody, truly. Something for every person, every need, every price point. I have actually, in over 2 years, I've never had to turn somebody away because we did not have what they needed. It's a product line that you are going to love the way it tastes. You're going to love the way it feels because you're going to feel the effects quickly. You're going to know exactly what I'm talking about as soon as you try it. But our product line is always growing. It's always innovating, and I'm very proud of it. So really quick, I want to have my friend Ashley unmute. You guys, Ashley has only been here for about 3 weeks. She's already hit 5 positions in the compensation plan, which is wild on its own. But not only has she been having a lot of success building a business here, but the products, what they have done for her in such a short period of time has blown my mind. I shouldn't be surprised because I hear these stories all the time, but it never gets old every single time that I do. And so Ashley, if you're on, I would love for you to share your story.
Hey guys. Okay. So yeah, like Brittany said, I have been in the company for just a little over 3 weeks. And I will tell you, I'm loving all of the products that I've tried. But one thing in specific, I come from a background of nursing, and I was a night shift nurse. And anybody that's ever worked any type of shift work can probably relate to sleeping issues. But I would say that I would love to know the percentage of people that actually deal with sleep issues. It is very high. If you can relate to that, drop a 1 in the chat. But I will say that I kept hearing people talk about the sleep spray. And to be honest, when I got it, I thought, okay, yeah, here we go. We'll try something else. But for the last 13 years, you guys, I have used either Unisom, Tylenol PM, Advil PM, Benadryl. I've tried it all, and it has been something that I've had to take every single night for 13 years, to the point that I've tried to wean myself off of it before, and I will lay in bed, I'm not kidding you, for the entire 8 hours of the night and not fall asleep. It is miserable, and if you have sleep issues, you can understand. So I got the sleep spray, 9 days ago, and I took it and I set my Unisom on the bedside table, and I thought, I'm just going to lay down, and in an hour, I'll probably have to take the Unisom because I can't go without sleep. You guys, I slept all night. I slept for 8 hours, and tonight will be night 10 that I have not had anything in 13 years. I don't wake up groggy. I mean, I even had somebody say something to me the other day about how much more, like I'm literally sleeping less because this has been the craziest like 3.5 weeks of my life, with how much momentum and excitement we have here, but just how rested I feel and that I'm able to function and not be this like groggy zombie throughout the day. So this product alone has changed the game for me, but I mean, truly, as cliche as it sounds, it's changing my life. And so I'm so thankful for it. I love the products, but this is hands down my favorite.
I love it. Like, that's insane. And the thing about the sleep spray, like, I'm only going to kind of overview one main product, but the sleep spray, when I talked about having something for every person, for every need and every price point, that sleep spray that has changed Ashley's life is like $20. It's like $20 for a whole month supply. And I will tell you, it is a mom's best friend, because if you have kids like me that fight sleep, a couple sprays to your kiddos and they are passed out and you're like, hallelujah. Thank you, Ashley. That was freaking amazing. So this is the one product that I do want to highlight, though. We could be here all night talking about our products, but we're going to save that. But you do need to know about the Q Core. You learned about the sleep spray. Now you have to know about the Q Core. This, to me, is the foundation for both your health and for your business. This is supplementation made simple. You guys, there's no debate on whether we should be supplementing or that if we need to be. I'll tell you, you do. You could try to eat the cleanest diet and you're still going to have gaps that you need to fill in with nutrition and supplements. So this is it made simple. For me, I'm a busy mom. And if I have to go open bottles and count capsules, I'm going to have the best of intentions, but it's probably not going to happen. I'm probably going to have a hard time staying consistent. So with these convenient AM and PM packs, I can take it with me on the go. I can put it by my bed and just take it at night. I can pack it when I travel. In the morning, you open the AM packet and you take the capsules inside. And at night, same thing. Take the PM packet and you open it, boom, done, down the hatch. You're good. And you will feel a difference quickly. The stories that I have heard about this already, just coming out of Ashley's group and all these other leaders, have blown my mind. Again, we could be here all night talking about this stuff, but the Q Max is a micronutrient supplement. It's amazing for brain and mental health, fills in the gaps of your diet. Align is for inflammation. Digest is digestive enzymes. It's a game changer. And then our Q Biotics is our probiotic, one-stop shop for gut health. You guys, your gut is your second brain. You have to take probiotics. Not all of them are the same. So if you are wondering where to start in this journey, this is my number one recommendation. I truly feel like every other product we have on top of this is like icing on the cake. It's like just extra and amazing, but this is where to start. Because again, you're going to feel it. And if you run out and you forget to take it, you're going to feel it and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, like this is actually doing something. Okay. So I am actually going to stop here and I'm going to introduce my friend, one of my dearest friends who I am so grateful to be partnered with in business here. You guys, she is an industry leader. She came and partnered with me in April of last year. She has shaken things up and changed the game. And I could go on and on about her. She's a platinum leader. She's on our equity council, which is another secret sauce thing that we have. We have councils where we get to work directly with corporate and have a say and have a voice. She's earned her spot there for 3 terms already, and she's new. She hasn't even been here a year, which just speaks to how different this is. And she's going to share the rest of this presentation with you guys. You're going to love her. She's my spicy Cuban from Miami, Claudia Gonzalez.
Hello, guys. Britt, can you make me co-host so I can share my screen really quick?
Yes.
Awesome. You guys, I'm so excited to be on here with you. I'm going to share my screen very quickly, because it would not be me if I did not have a really bomb presentation. Thank you for that introduction, my friend. I cannot wait to see you in just 2 weeks. Again, my name is Claudia. Yes, I'm a platinum leader in equity council here at Q. Most importantly, around here, they call me mom or babe. I have 2 little ones. Sophie is about to turn 7. Nico is about to be 15 months. I married my high school sweetheart. Fun story. We met on a cruise when we were 16 and 17. Didn't realize that we lived like less than 5 minutes away from each other. And the rest was history. We got married. We're going to celebrate our 10-year wedding anniversary this year, 17 years together. And it is so crazy. I have 2 master's degrees. The only reason I share that is because I'm likely to be the epitome of someone who would never, ever, ever consider network marketing. But alas, here we are. I actually got into network marketing after going through probably the toughest financial season of our lives, through 2015 through 2018, as my husband was going through law school, and we had Sophia in 2016. We were broke beyond measure. I remember our parents would call us all the time, every time they'd go to Costco and say, hey, do you guys need anything? Like, do you need Bounty? Do you need toilet paper? And we buy you ground beef. I mean, it was borderline embarrassing, but the truth of the matter was that I was supporting our home, and about 90% of the money that was coming in was just my salary, which was not very substantial at the time. My husband detailed cars when he wasn't studying. And honestly speaking, it was one of the darkest times in our lives, both for our marriage and also for our mental health. In 2018, network marketing comes to me via products that I tried and loved. And it was actually a few months before I caved, and I realized that this opportunity that I was just praying for, because we were about to have to start repaying back over $250,000 in law school debt. And here was this opportunity to do something absolutely outside of my comfort zone. In 2020, I actually retired from my professional career. I was a higher education administrator and part-time professor at the same university I worked at. And I started to just dedicate myself full-time to my online business. I left behind, a very comfortable 6-figure income, my amazing state benefits, because I just wanted to take a shot, on myself. I wanted to bet on myself. And so I built a very successful business for almost 4 years in my previous company. I had the car, the shares, I earned every single trip you could ever imagine. I had a team of thousands. From the outside looking in, it was perfect. From the inside looking out, what people didn't understand or didn't even realize was that my alignment with this company absolutely started to fade. My income dwindled. I knew that it was time to make a change, but it just crushed me to look around me and see so many people that were working so hard that just couldn't catch a break. And so in December 2021, once again, I came across Q Sciences for their products. I didn't even realize that they were a direct sales company. I mean, I wasn't really looking. In March of 2022, we could financially continue ignoring the fact that something needed to give. And the opportunity was once again right in front of my eyes. So I sent the scariest message to Britt. I remember being so scared. It was March 14th of 2022. And I was so scared because I just remember knowing that if I asked her for information, once she gave me the answers, I would not be able to deny what I was going to hear, right? And fast forward, here we are. It's kind of been a roller coaster. I'm so proud of everything that we've been able to do to kind of get ourselves out of this hole that we were in. And we've been able to pay off so much debt you don't even understand. After just 26 days in the company, I was able to hit the rank of platinum, which guarantees my family and I a set pay of $15,000 a month. I mean, what a blessing. We are actually living within our means because this company has finally taught us how important it is to build a healthy relationship with your finances and really establish a solid foundation for our family. So I want to talk to you guys about this groundbreaking compensation plan that I'm sure you've heard about. Okay. I want you to drop a 1 on the chat if this is the compensation plan that drove you to this call right now. Okay. It's a 1-pager. It's super easy to understand, but it is very, very, very generous. We actually have a short 10-minute breakdown video that explains this in detail. Okay. So please have the person who sent you here send you this. But I want you guys to understand that this is a true affiliate marketing compensation plan. It is volume-based with no need to wait on others to reach any sort of rank or milestone in order for you to reach yours, okay? The top half is based on customer sales. The bottom half is based on team building. My favorite part about this is, you guys, you don't have to pick. I have a sales rank and I have a team building rank. I get paid for both, and it is absolutely incredible. I get it. You may think it's too good to be true. I was in your shoes not long ago, sitting in a call just like this one. We have to understand something. Our compensation plan pays out 48 to 50% to the field. The industry standard actually pays about 30 to 35%, even though they're going to tell you that they don't. They hide behind a lot of gimmicks. because we have this special 50-50 partnership with corporate, okay, which is something that all of us will never take for granted. We get to have a compensation plan written by Jake Spencer, right, who brings over 14 years of field experience and determines the behavior of the field. So you may say it's too much, but if you ask Jake, he's going to tell you, you know what? Yeah, I know that it's generous, but it's just fair. We like to pay people what is fair. So please make sure you get your hands on that video. Now, the sixth way that we get paid here at Q Sciences is called the Financial Freedom Movement. Let me ask you a question. Can you think right now of a debt that Q Sciences can help you pay off? I remember thinking, I can't think of one, I can think of many. And this is truly the heart of Q. It shows the type of leadership that we have in our corporate partners. Sarah Spencer, Jake Spencer's wife, created this movement, and I personally love it, especially where I come from, because instead of flashy cars or things that a lot of other companies in the industry place emphasis on, here at Q, we actually care about generational wealth, creating a healthy relationship with your finances as you earn your money. I never had that, okay? So from day one, when you partner with us, okay, you do not need to have sold a single product. You do not need to have found any business partners. You're going to get access to a free financial coach, okay? This financial coach can help you get out of debt, raise your credit score, establish savings funds. Not only do you get your free financial coach, but you're also going to receive a direct payment to the financial account of your choice when you hit certain ranks of both sides of the compensation plan. Now, I invited somebody very special to me as well. This is Kayla. Kayla is somebody who for many years I connected with on social media. A little bit over a week ago, Kayla decided that she was going to walk away from a 7-year career at her previous company to start fresh here at Q. And so I want you to hear straight from Kayla what it is that has meant to her to be here with us for just over a week and why it was Q Sciences for her. My friend, are you on here?
Yes, I'm here. Hello. Hello. So yeah, like Claudia said, my name's Kayla. So excited to be here with you guys. When I was looking at Q, there was so much that stood out to me, so much that was different. Like she said, I was direct sales and network marketing in general for the last 7 years, a little over. And there was so much that spoke to me that was so different. The biggest thing that after the last quite a few years, honestly, I was just sick of winning alone. I was sick of being the only one earning like a real paycheck on my team, being the only one that was earning, the incentive trips, and just, it was very tiring, like trying to kind of drag different people along and try to help them when I just felt like I couldn't do. They just weren't getting paid for what they were worth, honestly. And when I was looking at this compensation plan, like it is just so different. Like Claudia was kind of briefly talking about it. You definitely, if you've not seen the compensation plan, you see the 10-minute little video. Like that was like a huge thing to me. I just like being able to get paid kind of the beginning ranks, being able to get advance, whether you're just, choosing to just sell the products or build a team, and me be able to like help my team members a lot more because we can help build volume. And it's just, that was just something that spoke to me, and just the kind of the mission of the company, and just there was just so much that is so very different about Q Sciences that like already, like I've only been with the company a little over a week now, and I just have just this huge renewed sense of like hope and excitement for direct sales and for network marketing, like something that just kind of the last couple of years I've just been losing my luster for the business. And I'm like, is it the business or is it the company, is it what is it? And I'm just like so excited like to already be helping
what do you do
people like new team members, just be able to help them with the simple systems. That's like the biggest thing, is having the simple systems when we're starting out, and people not feeling like overwhelmed when they're first joining and first coming, and they can actually plugged in and do things right away and start seeing little successes right away. That's like what's huge is when people don't see those little successes right away, then they want to leave sooner. And you see those quick successes, it's just, yeah, I'm just so excited. That's just kind of a little bit quick about me and my story. I hope
Thank you, Kayla.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. You guys, she has her little one and she's expecting, and she's such a trooper. And I'm so thankful she was here with us and was able to share her experience with us in such a short amount of time. It's really, really, really exciting. Now, I have to tell you something. You're going to hear a lot of things that are probably getting you really excited. The comp plan, I mean, you've heard an incredible, right, product testimony, an incredible business testimony. But becoming an ambassador here at Q has actually some pretty nice perks aside from the compensation plan. So I want to talk about one of my favorites, My Q Fit. You guys, I've had an incredible transformation since I've been with you. I've lost over 45 pounds, but I will be very honest with you. I'm not somebody who's very good at remaining consistent with my workouts. I tried a lot of different fitness apps and I hadn't necessarily been very successful, but that is so different now that I'm here at Q. I am obsessed with My Q Fit. Here's why. From the gym expert, right, to the stay-at-home mom like myself who just wants a fast workout, just a quick stretch, My Q Fit has something for everyone, hence My Q Fit, right? Think of it as a gym and a nutritionist or a personal trainer and a nutritionist right in your pocket. Okay, you're going to have access to a personal trainer. You're going to have access to a community. It's live 24/7. It's not a robot. People are going to keep you accountable. And these incredible fitness challenges that are honestly so fun. We're actually going through one right now. It's called the Inner Circle Challenge, which is really, really, really exciting. And it helps me stay consistent. Now, the best part is not only do we get access to it as ambassadors, but also our clients get access to it as well. Now, we talked about how amazing our product line is, right? We never have to turn away people based on their wants, their needs, their budgets. But if you want to build a sustainable business, you need to be able to retain these customers. And here at Q, we've definitely found a way to do that. We have a rewards program where our customers are able to earn money back in the form of points towards free product. We have an amazing dedicated, a customer dedicated support system, as well as wholesale pricing. Okay. Yes, you heard that right. Our ambassadors and our preferred clients enjoy the same discounts. So there is literally zero risk. Now, becoming an ambassador here is actually super, super simple. My husband and I opened up a traditional business in 2020. It cost us about a little bit over $10,000, which looking back, it's probably not a lot of money to start a business. But because of this special 50-50 partnership with corporate for only $99 or $39.99, you're going to get a customer-facing site. You're going to get a back office, an amazing library of resources. And most importantly, you're going to get support from corporate and you're going to get support from all of us. This also gives you the ability to immediately launch your business in every single country that Q Sciences is currently in, as well as every country that we're going to be opening in. Now, Mark and Jake have never made a promise that they haven't kept, okay, ever. And last year, Mark promised us that we'd be in over 60 countries within the next 5 years. Okay, and word around town is we're going to be in 5 new countries before the end of the year. So to me, I think about the fact that I could be a franchise owner in all those countries, over 60 countries, and I think that's absolutely incredible. I mean, it's really a no-brainer, actually. Now, I know that I can make amazing systems. It's just who I am. It's part of my background, but I also believe in keeping it super simple with systems that already work. And that's what we have here. I'm so grateful that people have done it before me and that there are these plug and play systems where all you have to do is just do what they did. All right. This gives everybody a fair chance of having success. And that is so important to me as a mentor. Now, yes, it's truly different here, and hear me out, because I have to tell you, in the short amount of time that I've been in this company, I've been able to spend time with both Mark and Jake more times than I can count. I mean, you can see here, my husband and I with both of them. We were invited last year by Mark and Jake to go watch a Raiders game. So Mark, you guys already know, he's a retired Raiders NFL player. And they brought us over to Vegas and we got to sit there with the Mark Wilson. I mean, it was such a special moment, an incredible experience, but it's really, what's more incredible is the fact that we get to call both of them our friends, not just our, business partners, owners of our company, but really friends. And just like I've been able to sit with both of them, both have been able to sit and get personal coaching from our most senior corporate leadership. Also on more occasions than I can call, whether they fly into my city for an event, that just happened, or when I visit our corporate offices. I just came back from there yesterday, or when we get to visit our president's private launch in the mountains of Utah for our monthly leadership retreat called Silver Summit. Proximity matters. Don't ever let anyone tell you that it doesn't. We're able to tap into our owners and our corporate leadership team so that we can get things done for you guys. And honestly, that should tell you everything that you need to know about Q Sciences. It's, you matter here. The way that the compensation plan is structured, the way that Jake wrote it, just allows the newest person to have access to top leaders and mentors, regardless of your level. Everything we do has our 5Fs at the forefront: faith, family, friends, fitness, and finances. We really believe that we can challenge the status quo in the industry. We believe that partnering up with people in our company, we really can impact and positively disrupt the current status of the industry. And that is truly the Q difference. It's honestly, again, it's a no-brainer. We got a smart business in our hands, consumable products, totally unsaturated market. So letting go of this amazing opportunity would really just be a shame. Think about, right, the famous Forbes quote, the best time to join a company is during global expansion and new product launches. You guys, what's about to happen, our Discover the Difference convention in just 2 weeks is going to change the history of Q Sciences forever. Launching this new vertical in the $1 trillion industry will change Q Sciences as we know it. And we are so excited. And our hope is that we're able to count on you to be our business partners, that you are there with us, that you're part of this incredible revolution that's going to be happening in just 2 short weeks. So that being said, I want to thank you for your time, for hanging in there with us. Our hope is that we get to work with you very, very, very soon. So that being said, everybody have an amazing night and we'll see you around.